What is career management? Career management is all about ensuring that you make the most of your working life, both now and in the future. It's not a one-time event but a lifelong process. Like any kind of management, it's also about being proactive, rather than waiting until you realize there's a problem that you need to fix. That way, you'll have the best possible chance of setting the right goals for yourself, and of choosing the appropriate path for achieving them. 1. Look inwards. How much control over your destiny do you believe you have? If your answer is none, you'll likely be swept on the seas of life until you finally run aground, and that can be scary and dangerous. You might think that your next task is to figure out what your goals actually are, especially if you've been sleepwalking for a while. But it can be daunting to stop and think about the future. All sorts of hopes and fears may rush into your head, and they could make it hard for you to take the right perspective. A safer next step might be to learn more about yourself. The classic personal SWOT analysis is a simple but effective tool to help you look beyond the simple fact of your strengths and weaknesses, towards the opportunities and threats that they, and your environment, might hold. Once you're sure of where your strengths lie, you can plan to make the best use of them. And if you also know your weaknesses, you can decide where you need or want to improve. This can be the beginning of an adventure in self-development and reinvention. 2. Dream and plan. Finding career direction is not as simple as matching a job to a strength. Sometimes, our strengths and abilities do not match what motivates us in a role. This can be hard for other people to grasp. After all, if we're good at something, why wouldn't we want to do it as our job? But only you will know whether you'll be bored or uncomfortable in a role, and Shine's career anchors might help you understand why. These explore factors including autonomy and independence, security and stability, entrepreneurial creativity, and dedication to a cause. And your values can drive you towards, or away from, certain roles with enormous force. 3. Take the initiative. Dreams can inspire us to be daring and innovative, and that's why we want to nurture them. But they can also leave us dissatisfied with our current situation. So, your priority now is to channel your desire for change positively, and to use your new, bigger perspective to transform where you are now. This can be a springboard to the better future you've glimpsed. After all your research and thought, you should be much clearer about what you have to offer, and what you want from a job. So take the initiative and use job crafting to change your current role to suit you better. 4. Win support and look ahead. You're really moving forward now, but it's important that others recognize your achievements too. If they don't, you'll likely be left behind when it comes to promotions, awards and new projects. Be careful to use appropriate and professional strategies to get noticed. Then, as your confidence, visibility and value to the company grow, it might be time to negotiate improved pay and other benefits. For your success to continue, you'll need to keep on top of your game. You might put time and effort into becoming the go-to person in your field, but don't neglect what's going on beyond your realm and business area. In particular, what are the emerging skills you'll need to future-proof your career? 5. Reaching your goal. How will you know when to stop? When will you have arrived? The answer is, it depends. You might find that the goal that seemed so far away when you started out was well within your grasp when you put your mind to it. So, set yourself a new one. Never let yourself drift again. That doesn't mean you always have to be aspiring to something bigger, bolder, better paid, or better staffed. Your outlook might shift and your next goal might be much more about service, or much less about responsibility, so that you can enjoy other aspects of life that are important to you. Thanks for watching and good luck.